for a certain period of time. And there is a benefit of staying away from it. As you will know that there is a thing called intermittent fasting. If someone wants to get the benefits of fasting, losing weight, getting mental clarity, and much more to it, it revives your inside, it revives your body. The whole cycle is recycled. The whole body is recycled if you keep on doing fasting. But in 12 months, out of 12 months, Allah picked Ramadan for us to observe fasting, staying away from eating, staying away from drinking water, not just the Zahir that we are abandoning. What I mean by that is, it doesn't just benefit our physicality. The fasting is also affecting the inner realm of our body, the soul that drives our body, the soul that is the essence of our life. We get food for our body, and it's a physical food, but our soul, it also requires food, and that food is provided by the actions we do in the servitude of Allah, the purification that we do for the sake of Allah, to attain nearness to Allah. So Ramadan is one such month that is not only providing us with the health benefits of the physical body, but also of the spirit. The spirit is getting cleansed. The spirit is getting closeness to Allah, attaining nearness to Allah. By what means? By the means of shedding sins, by the means of purifying heart, by the means of helping one another, by the means of charity, by the means of zakat, by the means of sadaqah, by the means of sharing gifts with one another. Before I wanted to prepare a speech for this event and the ongoing days that we'll meet regularly, I had this dilemma of where should I begin with? Because everywhere I look at the ahadith, the khutbah sha'baniyah, Rasulullah Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, which we'll begin the discussion with, and we look at the dua of Imam Zainabia-SA alayhi salam, and Sahifa Sajjadiyah, the dua 44, and the dua iftitah that we'll recite inshallah every night from tonight. These duas and the sermon, they all carry the treasure that explains what Ramadan is, and explains our duties during the month, what we should do, how we should act. And inshallah, slowly and gradually, I will bring those jewels to you from the sermons and the du'as. But today I want to specify the khutbah sha'baniyah that was given on the last Jum'ah of Sha'ban by our Prophet Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And it begins by saying this: Ayyuhan nas, innahu qad aqbala ilaykum shahrullah bil barakati wal rahmati wal maghfirati. O people, indeed the month of Allah is approaching you, it's coming towards you. With what? Bil barakati, with blessings, wal rahmati, with His mercy, wal maghfirah, and His forgiveness. Shahrun huwa inda Allahi afdalu shuhur wa ayyamuhu afdalu ayyam وَلَيَالِهِ أَفْضَلُ اللَّيَالِ وَسَاعَتُهُ أَفْضَلُ السَّاعَاتِ. Then Rasulullah describes what this month is. He says, this is the month of Allah that's coming with blessings, with mercy and forgiveness. And he goes on to signify the importance of Ramadan. He says, شَهْرُهُمَا عِنْدَ اللَّهِ أَفْضَلُ الشُّهُورِ. And this month, in the eyes of Allah, is the best of all the months. It is best of all the months. Now imagine the months that we have. We start off with Zul Hijjah. We start with Muharram, Safar, Muharram, Safar, Rabiul Awwal, Rabiul Sani, Jama'atul Awwal, Jama'atul Sani, Rajab, Shaban, Ramzan, Ziqat, Zul Hijjah. All these months, but Rasulullah says this is the superior of all the months. There is this significance of Ramadan, because this month is coming to us with Allah's blessings and mercy and forgiveness. And yes, Rajab has its own significance. If you want to attain closeness to Allah, you want to get the irfan of Allah, then fast during the month of Rajab. So it is also associated with Allah, attributed to the month of Allah. And Sha'ban, Rasulullah said, this is my month. And when it comes to Ramadan, said this is the month of all the nation. This is the month of all Muslims and believers, because this is the month that is asking us to ask for Allah's mercy, ask for Allah's forgiveness, attain nearness to Allah. So this one single month is superior to all other months. And then it says, وَأَيَّامُهُ أَفْضَلُ الْأَيَّامِ. Every single day of this day is superior to all the rest of the days. These days are superior to the rest of the days of 11 months. And the nights of this month is superior to all the nights of the 11 months. That means we are living and breathing in a month that is superior to all months. We are staying up, worshipping Allah, the days that are best of the days. At night when we are praying, when we are standing for praying, we are standing in the best of the nights. And one of the best of the nights in these nights is the Laylatul Qadr. Inshallah, we will discuss that as we go forward. So this is the month of Ramadan that Allah has blessed us again to observe. And the month, who would want to miss the opportunity to take the blessings of such a month that is giving us barakah? Inshallah, tomorrow I will describe what brings barakah and so on, the mercy of Allah, the forgiveness of Allah. But understanding that the month we are in, it has approached as we are now entered Ramadan. Our responsibilities towards Ramadan is immense. We are not just staying away from food and water and all the lawful things. And Imam says that in his dua, that you have made us to abstain from all the lawful things. That means this day, this month, the hour that we are spending from dawn till dusk, we are abstaining from even the lawful things. Eating halal, drinking water, even the acts that are halal, we are abstaining from all those acts. It signifies how great this month is, how afzal this month is, how afzal the days are compared to the rest of the days that we are eating and eating and drinking water and doing all the lawful acts. It's just indescribable the way Rasulullah has explained what Ramadan is, or introduced to us what Ramadan is. And inshallah, as we proceed, we will have some discussions about it. But I will stop here since we are approaching Maghrib with the dua that I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us tawfiq and to give us strength to fulfill the duties that we are bound to do during these days. We ask Allah to give us tawfiq to recite Quran every day. We ask Allah to give us tawfiq to stay away from the acts that would invalidate our fast. We ask Allah to give us tawfiq to ask your forgiveness, and we ask Allah to forgive us during this month, during these days, and it's immense forgiveness that Allah bestows upon His believers and the ones that ask for His forgiveness. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun ala al-mursaleen walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.